Welcome, homeschoolers! My name is Zach Edwards, and I'm the creator and owner of Historical Conquest. Now, with the Historical Conquest, we have Hunt the Past. Now, let me explain this. Okay, so Historical Conquest was a game I created back in college to help students have fun with history, but it actually started to morph into something more. It used to be just a game. Now, we have a fully interactive website, and actually, we are now claiming that this will be the most interactive website ever developed for the subject of history. That's right. So you'll be able to get everything from this one site. Learn about everything from history, from different people throughout the world, lesson plans on like World War II, the Romans, everything from Mesopotamia all the way up to the European expansion. All these different things you're going to be able to learn from this one website. But it's not just learning it. You're not just going to be like opening up a textbook and reading it. You're going to be getting so much more. And let me explain this a little bit. Now, I only have a little bit of time. I've got to do this really fast, as this is the intro for the sample. So by getting the sample, you're actually getting 2 months for completely free. To try out this, you'll be able to try out the lesson plans. You'll be able to read a lot of the units that are created for Hunt the Past. And these are units on everything from like George Washington to Genghis Khan to Deepest, Darkest Africa and South America. And we get everything from primary sources, original texts, so journals, translations. Yes, my historians actually know Latin. They know other foreign and ancient languages, but also we're getting people from other countries to write the history of their country and the people that were there as well. So it's really a great collaboration between different countries to put this together. But it's so much more. We teach in all 7 learning styles. Everything from audio, visual, kinesthetics. I mean, on a website, kinesthetics? Really? Yes, we do. It's not on the website. It's our physical game. But there's all so much more. But one of the great things that's going to be here is we have the first video games based on teaching your kids history. It's not just it's not just like little bits and pieces of history. It's all of history. And they can learn the timeline. They can learn the dates and the names of people without really getting bored and having to get overwhelmed by all this information. We do it in a fun and exciting way. Think of the games of Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, and Magic mixed with the gameplay of Risk, world domination, taking over the world, but where every character in the game is historically based. That's Historical Conquest, our physical game, digitalized on Hunt the Past. So you can actually play while being part of this, being a member of this site. Also, in addition to that, you can also get to play the game called Conquering the Timeline, where you actually play with cards of different parts of history, and you get to try to put them in order against your opponent. Now, as you play these games, you'll actually see how far you're getting in the leaderboard. So you're going to be top of the nation, and still, you're going to be able to learn so much more. You're going to be able to retain all this information that you're learning. I can almost guarantee it. Now, again, it depends on the person. Can't guarantee anything when it comes to the memory. But I can teach you how to do it as we go into this. So please have fun with the sample. Go through some of the units. Let me show you just one last thing before I let you go. Okay, so the sample is 2 months worth of full exploration on one subject, so one school level. So if you want elementary school or middle school or high school, we cover them all. Let me show you an example. Let's go to Sam Houston right here. So I click on Sam Houston, wait for his site to come up. Okay, so here's a map of where Sam Houston was from. And now in our search, we have a search engine where you can search the whole world. Depending on the time or the era or the type of person they are, you can see all the people around the world who are fit that specific information. But now that we're in the Sam Houston unit, let's go into this. So you get a map of where they're from. You get information, text that you'd find like in a textbook. Now, some people would say that was boring. We actually do it more in a creative nonfiction writing. So it's not boring text. It's exciting to get your mind running and racing through. So we give you also galleries of their actual pictures or historically based images that are old school, like very old school. Now we have all types of images that we put together for our own site. These are all illustrations, and we illustrate everybody. Some we are still working on, but we will be essentially having everyone. Now in here also, you can click on one of these films. Now when you click on one of these films, it doesn't bring you to YouTube. It actually brings you to, boom, one little window in the site so you're not distracted by everything else. And you can actually learn about Sam Houston or any of the characters or any of the people from history, events, documents, knowledge, all these different things. So you'll be able to go through here. Okay, so now you also have right here, we have an activity about the game, or sorry, about the person. An activity to help you remember who that person is. And in here, you have a video that helps you with that activity. Now, say you like to read books, or you want another site to go look at. Right here, we actually send you to Amazon. With book number 1, it'll send you to an Amazon link or site so that you can find the book that you're interested in. There's 3 different ones for this one. Now, when you find the one that you want, you don't have to buy it from Amazon. You can actually plug it into your local library with all the information. Amazon gives you all the information you need to find it in your local library. But say they don't have it and you still want to play it, we're sending you to Amazon so you can actually buy it there. A website. These are 2 third-party websites. So this one is Britannica, and this one is San Jacques Into. Oh, Jacinto. San Jacinto. I think so. .com. Or sorry, -museum.org. You can see it down here. Oops. That little link was right there. Now, at the same time, you might be looking at, okay, so where do you get your sources from? These are the citations of where all this information came from. Most of them, almost all of them, are primary sources. So 1833, 1836. This is actually when these things were written. So we're not taking them from secondary sources or sources that someone might have interpreted something. We're showing you exactly where we got them from, that there are actual primary sources, so you can learn about Sam Houston by their own words that were written during that time. So you don't have to worry about historiography, where they try to lead you astray, or lead you a certain way in your learning. This is exactly what you're looking for. You want the sites. Now, go back to the, oh, wait, one more thing. I know I'm using a little more time than I was given. But here, also, if you have questions or comments to make about Sam Houston, or asking for, maybe you want another activity instead of the one that's up there, you can come down here and ask questions. This goes straight to our historians, but it also goes to other teachers, other parents, and other students, so that they can answer the questions as well. Say, I want another activity. Well, a teacher, a student, a parent could actually write back to you, or one of our people could write in as well and reply to your post, so you can actually see, oh yeah, that's a great activity. I want to do that one. Okay, so going back to the top, this is something that was very important. When I was teaching about finding accurate information, people were like, oh, that's fine, accurate information, but how about age appropriate? I was like, oh yeah, that's right. Because if you go to Britannica, it's not based on if someone's in elementary school or if they're in high school. It's just written text. And sadly, a lot of it's boring. Well, here you go. If you're in high school, you click here. If you're in middle school, you click here and you get different information. Well, it's the same information, just in different words to make it easier for a middle schooler to understand. And how about elementary school? Now, when you come down here, you actually get different pictures or different videos as well. So you get a more cartoonish type of video. So this is ways that you can go through this this site and learn more about who you're studying. And again, we have everything from Romans, the Egyptians, the Greeks, all the way up to, that one was Texas history. So you can search through a lot of these people here, and don't worry, they keep on coming. As you can see, there are some pictures that we're still illustrating. So please be patient with us when it comes to that. It's a lot of information that we're putting together, but we want to have them all illustrated so you can enjoy this. Again, there's Greeks here. There's the plague, the Crusades. We're in the process of going through everything. Again, as I claimed at the beginning, this will be the most interactive history-based website ever developed. I can guarantee that. So unless they can create some sort of system where you go in VR and have this fully interactive, this is the closest that anyone's going to get. Plus, in the next month, you're going to be able to play Historical Conquest, the digital game, and also Conquering the Timeline the next month after that. So that's why this is so important with learning. And when you come buy the sample, you'll be able to see this and gain full access to all these different parts and pieces. You can ask for your lesson plans, and we'll give them to you. This is all for the students. We love helping out. We want to help you and your students learn history in a more exciting and enjoyable way. So thanks for joining us, and I hope you enjoy the sampler with all the different other vendors in here. I know each of them most of them for multiple years. This is an amazing opportunity that we have to do these samples because we want everyone to be able to experience the essence of what these subjects are. But we know that, you know what, the COVID-19, it's shut down a lot of the conventions. Sometimes you don't want to go to conventions. Try out our sampler. See how you like it. If you want more, you can always sign up for a fuller account. If you want multiple school levels, it's just $10 basically. So it's $5 for one, or it's $10 for three. Elementary school, middle school, high school. So, love to see you use this to join on. Can't wait to see what you think. If you have any questions, you can always email me at zach@historicalconquest.com. I'm again the president and the creator of this, and I have a team behind me that's the experts in this subject. And we want to be able to help you. So, sign on today. Take care, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.